Hiya! Hopefully this video has better audio quality than last week's video. I apologise because apparently there was some audio problems, but we're on a different piece of technology here, so fingers crossed. So I was going to implement a new system this week where I thought I'd been far too negative about Doctor Who and it's ruining the experience for me, and I was going to be like, list 5 things that I like, 5 things that I don't like, and have one as a bonus thing. But then I watched the episode, right? And I can't think of 5 things bad about it. We're talking about Dinosaurs on a Spaceship here. And I'd just like to start with the fact that I am terrified of dinosaurs. I do not like them at all. And so for the first few minutes of the Doctor Who episode, I was like sitting there like this. I'm not lying. Being like, oh my goodness, there are dinosaurs. Nope. 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 I just don't like them. But the dialogue, oh my goodness. Chris Chibnall, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. You are a writing genius. Thank you so much for making me laugh. I just laughed, oh my goodness, at least 5 times during that episode. It was ridiculous. So good with the quick-witted one-liners and the banter. And so instead of making 5 good things and 5 bad things, I pretty much have a list of 10 awesome things. So, Rory is brilliant. I've probably said it a million times, I'll probably say it a million more. Rory is so humany-womany. And that is brilliant. I need another word. Because he just says in such a matter-of-fact way, and he questions things in a really human way, and he doesn't just sort of go along like he does now, but he did it begrudgingly from the beginning, so he's sort of just like, oh, you get used to it, oh, this is life with the Doctor, you know, let's just go with it. And his dad is kind of like that as well, and it was so great to see that kind of parent dynamic, and it was nice to have a parent back on the spaceship. We haven't had that since Rose's mum. Actually, I think we did have a few parents. I think Martha's parents visited, but I don't know if they went on the ship. These things I need answered. It's like, oh, to recap, last week, the word I forgot was Pandorica, and yes, the Daleks have been a human before, so I had that cleared up for me as well. So, yes, we're back on track with that. But yes, back to this week. Let's try and keep things a bit linear. The tongue thing with the Doctor tasting the air to work out that it wasn't Earth, that was fantastic. It reminded me of how David Tennant used to randomly lick things. It was good to see the old Doctor kind of seeping through. That was kind of cool. Queen Neff is amazing! She is awesome. The gender roles in this episode were great. The lines about gender were fantastic. Chris, again, I praise you. Your writing was brill. Including the more serious moments, like when the Doctor was getting scanned by Solomon and he said, that's me, worthless. And he said it as kind of like a throwaway line, and you know, you kind of forget with this jovial character of 11 where he's all over the place, all happy, cheery, that there's this really broken, guilty alien in there. Like, not even human, just this broken, guilty Gallifreyan who's got many planets and many aliens and humans' lives on his head, on his shoulders, and he presses on with this hope and this skip and a jump, but he's really sad, and that's sad. But it's good that he still has hope and he still can just kind of shrug it off, and I like that. But it was nice to still to have that little bit of a reminder without being so utterly depressing, you know, that he does see himself rather a lot further down than everyone else seems to think he does. Is it just me? Because I looked it up on IMDb, but were those robots peep show voices? Robert Webb and David Mitchell? I think that's their names, because it sounded like them. Particularly Robert Webb, but I could be wrong. Also, Rupert Graves! Yay! He had a weird, pompous accent, which was kind of funny. It reminded me a bit of Giles from Buffy, but then not so much. A bit of Rupert Everett, but then again, not so much. And then I couldn't remember it, and this is a Hollywood actor, and I should know it, but I don't. And I should have Googled it, but I didn't. And yes, he reminded me of him. He's the kind of voice that they take on in Some Like It Hot when he's being really posh. But that's again not helpful. But there is an actor, and it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. The Doctor was disturbingly cold with leaving Solomon there. I mean, like, it's not something that he hasn't done before. He has destroyed entire races before. But just how he said it, and it didn't even seem like a joke, or like he was just like, enjoy your bounty. Mwahaha. Bitch, please. I'm out. And so he was gone. That was kind of disturbing to see him be so flippant. There you go. That's the sentence I want. I should have been counting these down. Okay, well that's number 4. So we only have 3 more to go. and I thought it was absolutely adorable that Brian was sitting there in the TARDIS having his little cup of tea and his packed lunch. I thought that was a really beautiful touch. And it was just, overall, it was just great. And the humour quotes that I loved was the Christmas list thing between the Doctor. You know, what type of man doesn't carry a trowel? And then Rory had his little Medipack. That was some beautiful little family bonding bits. Are you also a queen? And Amy saying yes was just fantastic. And of course, you know, I was going to skip over this, but I have to say it. 11 kissed Rory, guys. Girls. Everyone. 11 kissed Rory. That happened. Also, there was a joke made about Brian's dad having balls in his pants. This is the Doctor Who we are watching. That is fantastic. So, all in all, I have not been this happy with Doctor Who since Series 5. And I'm so pleased to be able to give you a review where I'm ecstatic. And I hope that this is a trend to continue. And that Series 7 brings us way more humour and packaged episodes where it's just a bit of fun. Because there's nothing wrong with that. We're travelling through space. We can have a laugh. It's allowed. Let's do that more. Yeah? Yeah. That'll be cool. Cool. Bit of community there for everybody. And on that, I'm going to leave because I'm rambling now, which is not unusual. But yeah, I'm going to go.